CMSCAPP script feasibility analysis. The day before we have the lecture talking about a new method to write artificial intelligence programs to do these 5-axis cantilever water jet and the cleaning machine. Then today we're doing analysis feasibility about the Gene Adams chapter 10 MLS. We write into our CMSCAPP. Let's see the previous at the beginning. These 5-axis cantilever water jet cleaning machines is PLC input output, depends on the control panel. The button on the control panel pressed or not. Suppose the input 4 is one button on the control panel is on, means which is pressed. Then we have to output 9 to let the cleaning lamp open and let the water eject out for cleaning. This is PLC program, and we write by using artificial intelligence technique to let the program change the style into digital data structures, and as this Excel file loaded into our execution program, then we have the and then running, then the way is exactly like the program written inside the source file. So we trick the program like the data, meaningful data structures, and by loading without changing anything, we compile the source file, then we can running the script step on step exactly like the program. This is what we call it, especially those instructions with if then else with the capability of judgments. We call it artificial intelligence. Use these examples. We use original K20 to open the output capability, and the K21 this action to shut the output button. The previous, because the machine tool with the tool changing using up to the U column, so we define if then conditions started from V column and W column. V column is the number of input. Suppose this one, the input only one condition, so we say 1. The output nothing is feeding 0. The input 4 equal to 1. The conditions written from H column and F column. The 4 input 4 is 1 is open. Let's see this one with 2 input 1 output. with 2 input, 1 output. To open Y3, open Y3, 2 input, 1 output. The first input is input 4 equal to 1. Input 4 equal to 1. The second input is input 5 equal to 1. Input 5 equal to 1. The single output of output 10 written in here, output 10 equal to 0. Then we open output 3 and open output 10. Output 3 and output 10. These two lines conditions are all the same. We already knows we can easily change the program into the digital data and filling in the file named plc.csv. With the better seeing, we use Excel CSV file formats, so we can use Excel of Word to filling in the columns specified. And as the program running, at the beginning to run the programs at the initial procedures, the plc.csv file will be loaded into the program to save as the data. And as plc 256 input and 256 output updated, then we run this routine named plc response and execute it exactly like the program. We show the program already. We have two actions. One is input, another is output. And the conditions maxima is 3. So we have combinations: input 1, output 0, input 2, output 0, input 3, output 0, input 0, output 1, input 1, output 1, etc. until input 0, output 3, with open and close two actions. Use these ways to write the new AI is simple and is easy, and suit our program's structure. We just use by means of a CC file loaded, the CSV format of CC file loaded into the program, and shift the data from the teaching buffer into our plc buffer. That's it. Quick, fast, and never miss up. Okay, right now we are doing feasibility analysis to check the Gene Adams RPG version 2 chapter 10 MLA instructions to analysis if these instructions can be added into CMSCAPP's program. Actually, this is the middle way. The results is use this analysis to understand if we have the similar needed, the similar needing to write these kind of actions into CMSCAPP, if it is okay or not. This is the way to do the research. Okay, the MLS edit on the screen right now. So let's use load actions to load the MLA file from the C drive book code RPG2 chapter 10 data format data file folder, and pick default MLA and open it. Are you sure? Discuss any unsaved script information. Yes. Okay, let's analysis. The first instructions of default.mla is if then, if what, if flag number 0 is true. Similar to the program we already have, if then. But the difference, the entity is the PLC input output. In here is not the PLC input output. It is a kind of a flag, a kind of integer entity. So, okay, let's just create a K number. Suppose K40. So we write the program with K20, K21, and in here, else if K40. Then this one is much simpler than before. Only one pair. A flag variable equal to truth. Then, so it's quite easy to rewrite the program to suit this situation. Okay, this fine. And if then else is what? There isn't any else inside CMSCAPP program. But you can still write else as if flag number 0 is false. Then similar, if not enough, you can write another judgment. In my opinion, just use one if then to replace if then and else. Is simple. Sometimes if several instructions can be combined, can be rewritten by single instructions, then we just keep single instructions. It's better to write in by 2 instructions, so we can save 1 instructions to simplify the program. Just like the mechanism of the machine is simple, is better. This is my personal opinions. If written like this, then and if we don't need it as well. So this is okay. The next one, set flag number 0 to truth. Maybe we can add another K41. Just write down a pair, the flag number to truth or to false, or the flag number 255 to truth. So it is capability to write this kind script instructions into CMSCAPP. As these actions print a strings on the screens, we have arrays. If we still want to rewrite these actions inside CMSCAPP, it is capability. Okay, this one, move character to 000 position. The character ID not specified means in this chapter 10 scheme only 1 characters. Otherwise you have to differentiate by using ID or name or other methods. So with 3 entities, to rewrite this one as K42, no problems. And this one main character gain 0 hit points for entities. If we still use the same CSV file of CC data formats, we have 8 data area, 8 entities space. So for these 4 entities, it's no problems to organize the new structures and filling the columns of CSV table, CSV actions table, and to execute the simple actions inside CMSCAPP is no problem. Okay, this one, engage in battle sequence number 1. This sequence in number 1 similar to the input script of CMSCAPP. For examples, if DIML3 is on, then the relative CC file will be executed in sequence. In here, the same. If the sequence number 3, then we execute the relative CC file. So in our systems, we already have this capability, have these functions. If you want to write down this one as these actions executed, we will relate DML3 being 1. It's easy to write these actions inside CMSCAPP. The last one, end script, to set this script programs finished. You can see our script data formats that are similar like the CC file. At the end, this column, continuing columns, we will fill in 1. This one means end script. The program written to see a 1 in continual columns, the script file reading finished. If there are plenty sort of instructions written down below, the CMSCC file loading will never recognize these lines. Is on purpose to be used in our system. If there is nothing 1 at the real, at the 1, this station finished, then you can load next stations. But for the CC file, only 1 without 2 script, 2 CC file loaded. Whenever the program seeing a 1 continues, the rest instructions, no matter how much or neglect, we just look this sort of data as reference only, as saving data only. Okay, so the feasibility analysis to rewrite the MLA file of chapter 10 is capability. Is okay. Ending.